right, we're back, right? She's just a wave of See what you're all right, we have our guest today. We have, first of all, we have Teresa Benoit. Let's give her a hand. All right, yeah. Okay. There's a rumor you're an attorney.
I am. It's true.
Okay, it's true.
It's true.
And her, well, thank you. And it's her daughter, Sierra from the Madres. Spaziani, let's give her a hand. All right.
Yay.
And you go to the Cleveland School for the Melican Middle School in Northborough. Thank you for that hint. Thank you. And over here, Nikki Penta today. Hi, Nikki.
Hi.
And Gino's on assignment. Aren't we all? All right. So why don't we start? We'll start off. First of all, this is Teresa or Terry.
Well, they call me Terry.
Of course they do.
My friends.
Oh, yes. She's an attorney, is that right? At
Yes,
Benoit
I am.
Law, it's your right to fight. And I want to tell you, we're going to start a fight
Okay,
here.
let's do it.
Can we put her thing? Can we put her office stuff? There it is.
Oh, there I am.
Teresa Benoit, law.com, 508-393-7878. We'll do what they do in commercials. That's 508-393-7878. Now, for those who didn't hear it, it's 508-393-7878. Do you ever notice they do that?
Yes, they do. I know.
Yeah.
They
And you
repeat it
didn't get
10 times.
that. All right. Now, your specialties are workers' comp. Yeah.
Workers' compensation. So
Motor vehicle accident.
Yes.
Gee, you should have been with me a few weeks ago. Totaled in 2018. Isn't that wonderful?
It's unbelievable.
17-year-old girl. Boom.
Were you injured?
No. Not more
Well,
than
that was
usual. And personal property. Oh, excuse me, personal injury.
Personal injury.
Boy, you should have been there. I can slip anywhere. All right. All right, so how long have you been doing this? 2 weeks?
Almost 28 years.
Oh, you
I know.
please.
Yes.
You were
almost
10
28
when
years.
you started.
I was young when I started, but
young.
yeah, about 28 years, close to 28 years
Not
now.
bad.
Yeah, so I'm pretty experienced, I think.
No,
What do you think I am?
don't look at
Yeah.
me. Certainly, 28 years works for me.
Yeah.
They're trying to kill me here with this Halloween thing. All right. So we'll come back to you in just a moment.
Okay.
But we want to get Sierra Madre in here.
All right.
Want somebody? Can I go out with Sierra? Now, Sierra, there's a rumor. What grade are you in? 9th?
I am in 7th.
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough.
7th. And you're what? 12 going on 25. Right?
12 going on 25, exactly.
There you go, folks. Okay, boys. The following number.
Don't repeat hers 3 times.
Yeah. And you're a dancer right here.
Yes, I am. I've been doing it for 10 years, going on my 11th year.
Is she old enough to be doing it for 10 years?
Yeah.
I've been
She
falling
started.
down for 20 years.
I know. She started when she was 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
2 years old.
Wow.
Now you, she's mimicking me. So now you,
Somebody
what?
has to.
What?
What?
Somebody has to? You're fired.
Okay.
Your pay's been decreased from 0.
Yeah.
All right, knock it off with the crickets already. Jeez. So what type of dancing do you do?
I do all. So ballet, tap, jazz, contemporary, modern,
Unbelievable.
lyrical.
We got to get a show when you're doing. You want to dance on a show?
Sure.
You got music?
Yeah, I do actually.
How's that sound in the control room? All right, those are our kids. Okay. Yes, all right. I'll be your agent, don't worry about it.
Perfect.
All right, we'll get you booked all over the place. There we are over here at Collision Central. So, what are your favorite subjects besides boys?
Oh my God. I love science and I love Spanish class also.
Sí.
I have, yeah. See.
So what kind of science?
Well, right now we're learning energies, so.
There had no such thing. Well, kinetic,
Yeah.
potential?
Yes,
I like
exactly.
to throw these words around.
Yeah, just throw them out.
Really? You don't
Yeah.
do you know nuclear?
Yeah, we did some tests on that. That's
And the
long
place
gone.
blew up. There was no problem.
Yeah.
Before the mushroom cloud over there. No. So, have you taken any earth science yet?
No, not normally yet. So.
How about
I think that's-
meteorology? Right there.
I know.
I can get her an A with no problem.
I know. See, you're hooked up. The meteorology guy.
Right, yeah,
Right,
connections,
hooked
you
up.
know?
Connections.
Are you going to take meteorology and the earth science?
I think in high school we'll take some classes. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. And so what else do you do in your spare time?
Well, dance takes up most of my time, but I also love to paint, and I do that a lot.
This
so.
is unbelievable. You want to paint my basement?
Sure.
Beige. What do you paint?
Well, I don't know if you know who Bob Ross is, but I like to do his
No, I
type of
don't.
paintings.
Who he?
He's gone.
You don't know
But-
Bob Ross?
Yeah.
Bob Ross, so a famous
He's
painter.
very famous.
Hey, do you know every meteorologist?
But years ago, so he was on TV when I was a little girl, and you would go on Saturday morning and you'd set up your little paint thing, and Bob Ross would teach you
I grew up.
how to
Is that
paint.
the guy with that strange hair?
Yes,
Yeah, with
right.
the
That's
afro.
He was on PBS.
Right,
Yeah.
and he's passed away
He's
now.
no longer with us.
know.
Right,
Oh,
he's
that's what
not.
his name was.
But so,
I'd like to paint a picture of this.
right,
Sure
but
we do.
it's kind of
Yeah,
it's
right.
kind of ironic. She sought him out herself, and one day said to me, "Have you ever heard of this guy Bob Ross?" And I said, "Wow, talk about a blast from the past." When I was a little girl, and that's-
Ladies and gentlemen,
I know, right?
I never was a little girl. No. But I know.
Well, that you never know. In this area, you don't know.
All right. And so, anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I also love to do like makeup and cosmetics and scary makeup and everything like that. And I want to start a YouTube channel soon about that stuff. So, yeah.
You can use me. Now look at this face.
Yeah.
There you go. She'll make you
Let's
up.
get rid of the crevices here. Get the cement.
We'll get you all ready for Halloween.
No problem.
Halloween's coming.
This face is ready right now.
It's pretty
Scary.
good. No.
Okay, we'll come back to you later.
All right, perfect.
Certainly. And young lady,
Yes.
what if you want to describe your practice?
Well, I have a personal injury practice, so I do basically anyone who's injured, whether it's at work, workers' compensation.
Now we know.
Now you know. Or
I fall down and
There
rupture
you go.
quads. So.
or motor vehicle accidents, slip and
you're good at
falls,
that.
dog bites, any type of injury. Or also, with that, I also do a lot of Social Security disability or accidental disability retirement, because you kind of have to be.
What's accidental disability?
Well, you probably are, most people pay into the Social Security system, but if you were a municipal employee, like you were a school teacher
Yeah.
or, a firefighter, then you pay into the state system. So
Right.
that's a different type of retirement. So, I do all the disability retirements and that kind of thing.
How often are you in court?
So almost every day.
Really?
Yep, almost every day.
Matter of fact, you
Yep.
blew off a trial today.
Yeah, well, I actually had a trial that was continued today so that I was able to come on your show.
Ooh, see that?
That's
How lucky.
right. So it
Let's do
worked
that
out.
again.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
it actually worked out really great.
Isn't that great?
Yep, so it's
So,
good. So that's what I do.
What goes on in court, for instance? I watch Law and Order.
You do. So,
Objection.
it's a lot like that, but I would say maybe a little bit more informal, because you get to
Really?
know everyone through the years.
Yeah, I know.
So it's a lot more informal, and especially in the workers' compensation arena, it's pretty informal. Do we ask all the same questions just like you see on TV? Yeah, we do, but you get to know everyone, so you basically are in front of the same judges all the
How you
time.
doing, Hank?
Yeah,
What's
you
up?
know.
How are the kids? I don't have any. How are they doing?
And I do a lot of, I represent the Aerospace and Machinist Union, so I do a lot of MBTA workers and UPS workers. And
Aerospace and machines.
the aerospace and machinists. So I have people at the airport. I have a lot of different types of workers that belong to that union.
Why is it aerospace at the airport?
Well, no, I'm not saying. I'm just
Oh.
saying I do a lot of work with airport, like at different companies that I represent there as well, that are all part of this particular union. So if you're part of that machinist union, a lot of people fall under that umbrella, and so that's that. So my father was a steel worker, so my dad's a retired steel worker. My mother is a retired school bus driver, 40 years
Yeah,
driving
okay.
school bus.
Right on my way.
Yep, 40 years, and so she is retired, and so that's great. So that's where I kind of got my start into the injury arena, because my father was a steel worker, and there's so many injuries.
I got my start in that when I kept hurting
You know?
myself, falling down. Oh no!
There's a lot of injuries in that line of work, though. So that's kind of where I got my
I find
beginnings
walking
there.
dangerous at times.
Well, on
Breathing
sidewalks.
dangerous sometimes.
True.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't breathe.
There's an old saying from law school, Judge Learned Hand, that said a drunk man fell on a sidewalk, and they said, well, he fell down because he was drunk, and they said, no, a drunk man is as entitled to a safe sidewalk as a sober man,
Very good.
and more in need of it.
That's true.
And more
Give her a
in
hand
need
for
of
that one. All right, where's Sam Waterston? Get him over here. All right, hey, thank you very much.
like your little, I love that little fake clapping in the background.
You can take that home with you.
I hope we
Exactly.
the canned
All right.
laughter.
So, how many people are in your firm? That's
Well-
Brooklynese for
Well,
firm.
I have a couple of paralegals, and then in the summertime, I'll hire some part-time people as
Oh.
well, depending on how busy we are. And then I also work with an attorney, Rick Weiner, who comes in and works cases with me. He's of counsel to my office. And then I have a lawyer who does a lot of the writings for me. She's kind of behind the scenes, and she does all the writings. There's a lot.
What's her specialty?
She specializes in workers' compensation also, but she really enjoys writing, more so than going to court. So she is really, you know, the person behind the scene that does all the motions and the briefs and everything in the back, while I kind of go to court every day. So
I wrote a book. Is that good enough?
yeah, it is good.
Sure.
And one of the things I think that is important today is getting good service of kind of like the old school of you get to talk to me and you get to come in. You know, I
That's
think,
un-American. What's the
Yeah.
matter with you? God,
but I think it's so unfortunate
you
that.
don't get it anymore. I love the voicemail.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Voicemail, or send me an email. I give my clients my cell phone. I have people that say to me, "Are you crazy? You give your clients your cell phone?" But you know what? They need to call me directly if they're hurt. You know, if they're injured, they're at work. You know, they don't know what to do. They call me up on my cell phone. You know, so I think it's good to be a little bit more old school and
Let's give her a
hands-on.
hand for that. All right, come on, kid. All right, you are a star. I'm not a well person. Oh. No, this sounds very good. Let me slip and fall here and see what you can do for me.
We'll see.
I get no respect. So I was in 2 unions. Waste. Oh, it did nothing for me.
Really, that's so
Yeah.
unfortunate. See, that's disappointing to me.
Teachers union.
No, well, you know what? I represent a lot of teachers. They get injured.
No. Now she tells me.
So there are. People don't think of teachers as being a dangerous job, but there's a lot of
It
injuries.
is.
in
You've seen
schools.
some of the kids?
Yes, I have.
Back
And
off.
there's a lot of
I
injuries.
bruise easily, get away.
There's a lot of injuries, and teachers have to do a lot. They have to carry things. They have to move things. They're carrying computers around.
No, I usually have. Please, go
You
ahead.
know.
I was doing it, even in college, there were strange things going on.
Is that what you taught in college?
Yeah, you had money, I was there. Don't worry about it. Phew. I was at Mount Ida, but that closed, right?
I think it did close.
Nothing to do with it.
I don't know about that.
Nothing to
I
do
don't know
with it.
about that.
Nothing to
Likely
do with it. Any
story.
comment on that from the gallery? Thank you.
Oh well.
Sick people. You got to come back again because this is comic relief. You know.
This is fun.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
sweating
definitely
my
come
chops.
back. The lights are hot. It is. It's very
Oh,
hot.
really?
It's hot. It's hot to be a star like this.
Oh,
I
yeah.
realize what.
How's that
the stars
sweater
are like.
working for you?
Doing really well.
Oh,
It's gonna
yeah.
be very warm.
Let me know when it gets down to here. will you?
Yeah, sure. Keep an eye on
All right. So why don't we do a few of these? You have any other
Okay.
more comments you have? Like,
No, I mean, is there anything else you want to know?
what kind of pills can your husband get me?
Oh my God.
My husband, the drug lord, he works for Pfizer. You know.
He's a drug lord?
We call him the drug lord because that's
Oh,
what the
good.
drug reps. That's what they,
Yeah,
the
well, he's
drug lords of the
what
world.
company?
Pfizer.
Ooh, Pfizer.
the
That was a
one- the
question
big
in the
one.
Globe Puzzle today.
Was it?
Yeah, I didn't know. It started with an, is it PF?
PF.
Yeah,
Yes.
I had a cheat.
Yes.
I couldn't spell it right.
My dad does all those every day.
What's that?
The puzzle.
My dad does all those puzzles every day.
Every morning.
So do I.
Does the
Yeah.
puzzle with his coffee.
The Sudoku also.
Seems like it. Well, he was very informative at Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes, he is.
No, and your mother, over here, over here.
No, she snaps you. She's
listen for
the
the sound.
matriarch.
Yes.
You call her the matriarch.
Okay. So let's go for a few questions. Why don't
Okay.
we start off? You want to? We'll come back to you.
Oh, sure.
All right, go ahead.
I'm always the last.
Temperamental.
Oh, be nice.
For what I pay you, just do
Be
it.
nice.
All right. These are this day in history.
Today in
Comment.
history.
Okay.
1778. Continental Congress passed the first United States federal budget.
It was negative, right?
Yeah, right.
There's a war going on.
1796.
Yes.
George Washington's farewell address is printed across America as an open letter to the public.
Cross America? What did it go, 2 blocks? Wasn't very big then.
It was more this
You
way.
got
I
it
was,
there.
I
It's
was
true.
the guy on the horse. Get this out of here.
Now, across America is tough back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't take a flight.
Well, I don't.
Continue.
1881.
Yes.
U.S. President James A. Garfield
He got killed. He
dies
died.
of wounds suffered in a July 2nd shooting.
See, this is an old tradition of America. You know, shoot the president. It's unbelievable.
I guess
Apparently,
so.
we have a good history
McKinley in
there.
Buffalo, right? 1901, was it? Yeah. He didn't make it either. Go ahead.
His vice president, Chester A. Arthur, became president upon his death.
Good old Chet.
In 1952,
Yes.
the United States barred Charlie Chaplin from re-entering the country after a trip to England.
Why? Because they thought he was communist?
Probably.
That was during the what the guy's name?
McCarthyism?
McCarthy. You remember? Do you remember McCarthy? You heard about him yet? No. We're under attack.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, go ahead.
Let's see.
Yeah.
In 1976,
Yes.
2 Imperial Iranian Air Force F-4 Phantom II jets fly out to investigate an unidentified flying object, when both independently lose instrumentation and communications as they approach, only to have them restored upon withdrawal.
Area 51.
And what were they smoking at the time? Where was
Uranium.
this?
Huh? It was Iran.
UFO?
Unidentified flying object.
Or USA?
Sierra's obsessed.
Area 51.
What?
She's obsessed with
Area
Area 51.
51.
Oh.
The raids on
The one,
September
is
20th.
that the one in New Mexico?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it Taos? Not Taos. It's,
I don't know where I don't know the name of where it's
think
located. I mean, I know it's in Mexico. I don't know
is
what
it
the name
in
of town
Roswell?
is.
close.
Yeah.
What?
You
What?
can't get
The one
close
in
with
New
it.
It's in like the desert.
Roswell?
Roswell.
Oh,
It's in like the
Roswell.
desert in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, you can't get close to it.
No.
It's the New York Mets. Before I'm going. Oh, yes, go ahead.
Let's see. In 1982, Scott Fallman posts the first documented emoticons on the Carnegie Mellon University bulletin board system.
What, he took Imodium?
It was the smiley face and the sad
Great,
face.
that's not too exciting. All right, sorry. 1793,
What
the
are
first
you?
cornerstone of the United States Capitol was laid by George Washington. This is yesterday.
That's much more exciting.
Yesterday in
Much
history.
more?
That's much more exciting.
Certainly is. In 1809, the Royal Opera House in London opens. Because my students would think it was London, Ontario.
I know.
In 1830,
1830.
1836, Tiffany and Company, first named Tiffany and Young, founded by Charles Louis Tiffany and Teddy Young. That's a good reason. In New York City, store is called a Stationery and Fancy Goods Emporium. Huh.
Famous turquoise
Oh,
boxes.
1870.
Right.
I remember this one. Old Faithful Geyser is observed and named by Henry D. Washburn. Why didn't he call it Washburn?
Didn't you know him?
Yeah. 1934, the Soviet Union is admitted to the League of Nations. That's exciting. 1943, hit it.
World War II. Adolf Hitler orders the deportation of Danish Jews. 1948, Margaret Chase Smith of Maine becomes the first woman elected to the United States Senate without completing another senator's term. In 1977, Voyager 1 takes the first distant photograph of the Earth and Moon together.
They found out they were dating. All right.
And flat.
What else we got? Anything else? No, good. Skip that.
Okay.
Let's go to a few questions, all right?
Sure.
These are multiple choice.
Sadly.
Oh boy.
What do you mean, sadly? I wouldn't know the answer.
Yeah, okay.
All right, ready? You want to go first, Sarah?
I don't know.
You do.
Okay.
Washington, D.C. is named after A. Let me finish first. You ready? Irving Schwartz, Ginger Rogers, yes. G. Washington or Ted Goldberg. C is G. Washington. What do you think?
C.
Very good. Give her a hand. All right, then she'll win it. All right, all right. Oh, this is good for you.
It was very
Okay.
difficult.
Who sang Splish Splash, I Was Taking a Bath? All right, A. Abe Lincoln. B. This is my favorite. Mao Zedong. Could you imagine that? Or C. Genghis Khan. That's another winner. Or D. Bobby Darin.
Oh, I guess it's D.
Oh, isn't she smart? You want to go to
guess
her
it's
office
D.
right now. All right. Here's an easy one for you.
Oh, God.
Daffy Duck is A, a bull, B, a moose, C, a duck, and but my favorite is D, a hedgehog.
A duck.
Thank you. Brilliant people here. This is, well, you can get this one.
All right.
The Boston Bruins, that's the Boston Bruins,
Yes.
play their home games in A, Shanghai, B, Hong Kong, it's a little tough there. C, Brooklyn, or D, Boston. Now, these are the Boston Bruins. Where do they play their home game?
D.
Thank you. Not easy. What do you want from me?
Trick
How much time
questions.
on my...
Trick questions are hard.
Are they difficult? I'll put 'em
Could
in
have sworn it
school.
was Shanghai.
What's it? Yeah, it's really...
Next time I'll find better ones.
What?
I was expecting a couple of yays out of
I
that
get
one.
no respect. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You're up. Milwaukee,
I'm up? Okay, I'm listening. Milwaukee,
Well-
Wisconsin.
Yes, Milwaukee, Wisconsin is located in what state? You ready? That's Wisconsin, see? A, Ohio. B, these are tough. B, Michigan. C, Texas. Or D, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Thank you. I can see this in school. We didn't go over that. Ah, yes. You really ought to answer. Come on. Fenway Park is A, 2,000 years old. Looks like it. Built in 44 BC. Yeah. Home of the Detroit Tigers. Built in 1417 AD. Or E, none of these.
None of these.
Thank you. These too hard?
Oh, they're very difficult.
All right, be like that.
Very tricky.
Yeah,
Trick
all right.
questions.
Well, you know how it is. Sleet. All right, you know it's sleet. That's the stuff that bounces, but it's not during a thunderstorm. You ready?
Okay.
Sleet is A.
A great description.
Bounces,
Stuff
but
that
not
bounces, but
during
not during a thunderstorm.
I got
because
it.
that's
I got
something
it.
else. That's hail.
Oh, hail bounces. Okay.
Yeah, but it's hail.
Hail.
Comes with a thunderstorm. No. Sleet is trying to confuse it. Sleet is A, delicious.
You don't need help.
Can we get through this? Thank you. Sleet is A, delicious. B, fruity in taste. C, freezing rain. And my favorite, D, a Hollywood starlet.
All right. C.
That's right. Look at this. She's very intelligent. She hasn't even taken the class yet.
I got
Alright.
straight A's.
Straight A's, ladies and gentlemen.
I like this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Name a waste of time. A, watching Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, that's not a waste of time. Poor Christy Brinkley broke her wrist.
Who?
Christy Brinkley,
Oh,
she broke
sure,
her
she
wrist.
did. What, from counting the money?
Little slip and fall the other night.
Okay, we'll get rid of that one. Thanks for killing me. This is tough. The French Revolution occurred in A, Egypt. B, Germany. Your motor's running. Thank you. It's still running. C, Quebec. See, that's a toughie. Or D, France.
I think it's France.
Look at that. A little louder. We didn't pick that up.
France,
Give her a...
France.
Yeah. It's getting hotter and hotter in here. Oh, look. The thing went dead. We have no idea how much time is left.
That's okay. We don't need to know.
Oh, yes, we do. Keep track of that. It's 2 after.
Sure.
All right. Jerry Van... Are you up? Yes.
Sure.
Jerry Van Dyke's brother is Dick Van Dyke. You got that? No scratching of your face while we're on
Oh,
TV.
okay.
Well, thank you. Whisk it back. Don't see me doing that, do you? All right. Jerry Van Dyke's brother is Dick Van Dyke. Who is Jerry Van Dyke's brother? I got that? A, Donald Duck.
Yep.
B, Daffy Duck. C, Dick Van Dyke. And my favorite, D, Bill Clinton.
Obviously D. No, I'm just kidding. C.
C, Dick Van Dyke.
Did you write these?
Yeah.
Did you?
What's mine?
Did you stay up all night doing that?
No, it took me 2 minutes. Oh, hey, all right. Give her another one. All right.
Really had to rack your brain on
What
these.
do you want from me? All right. Just for that, you're up.
Okay.
Wet snow is A, kosher dish. B, precipitation. Hey,
What?
you're cutting your pay. B, precipitation. C, hot tub. D, a fig Newton of my imagination. What do you got? This is snow.
Oh, I like the last answer though, but I guess I have to go with the precipitation.
She is correct. Here's one easy for you.
I have to.
Disney, you don't have to do anything. Disney World is named after Abe Lincoln. He keeps appearing here. George Washington. Oh, here's my favorite, Elizabeth Warren. Or D, none of these.
None of these.
Very good. Can we get anybody to mess one up here? You know, it's not easy to write
Gino's
these
not
things.
here.
What?
So Gino's not here.
Yeah, right. Gino's not here. This is a toughie.
All right.
You're up.
Are you all right?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
I'm good.
Never get a lawyer upset.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Mm-hmm. The U.S. Navy is part of what military? Everybody on it? A, France. B, may as well be, you know. B, U.S. C, England. D, Israel. Or E, my favorite, Taco Bell.
Obviously Taco Bell.
That's obviously Taco Bell. Give her a... Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, he's sleeping at the buzzer there. All right.
That's okay.
Obviously, it's France, right?
No.
All right, here's for you. This is testing.
Okay,
Well,
I'm ready.
all right. A kosher deli serves A, ham and cheese. I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
B, pizza. C, pastrami. Or D, pepperoni.
Pastrami.
Oh,
Am I right?
I hope so. Yes,
I
you're
think
right.
I am. Pretty sure.
All right. Oh, you.
Sure.
Oh, stop it. What do we got left? Oh, my God. Name the, well, one more. Name the current president of the U.S. A, Clinton. B, don't read this. You'll get the answer. B, Grant. C, Pence. D, Big Sloppy. E, none of these, and my favorite, Sleepy Joe. What do you got?
None of these.
None of these. That's correct. Sleepy Joe, of course, is Joe Biden. Mm-hmm. All right. So, do you? What else would you like to talk about your company?
Well, let's see. I don't know. Like I said, any injuries we do. I mean, we do a lot of other things also. I mean, I do wills for people and things like that because when you have the same clients for 20 years, they don't want to go somewhere else.
Right.
So we do a lot of things in-house and try and take care of people as much as we can in an all-around fashion. But I also have a really good team of people, you know, on hand that I can refer someone out to in a heartbeat if it's a criminal matter or something like that.
How much time we got left, sir? 1 minute. 1 minute warning. Countdown, will you?
Yep, got it.
When the big hand So, thank you. Anything else you'd like to wrap it up with?
Well,
By the way,
just
somebody
that,
cut the bottom of your shoes.
oh boy, they cut them off. You know what? Just I think that it's important if you're injured at work or in an accident that first of all, if you're injured at work, that you report it immediately and that you see the doctor immediately. And the same thing with motor vehicle accidents. Make sure the police are called. Make sure you notify your insurance company.
Oh, he was there. I did that.
Yeah, because if you don't do that immediately, there's problems. Sometimes people leave the scene, they go home, they don't think they're injured, they say I'm okay. And so, you know, it's always important. And I just tell people, if you have any questions, just call me.
Okay.
You know, consultations are free in my office, so I'm kind of old school like that. I just think you should be able to call up a lawyer and get a consultation for free.
Mark that down.
Well,
Very
I think
good.
it's an important thing.
All right,
so,
I don't
you know.
disagree.
Yeah.
She always like this. All right, we have 5 seconds. All right, so you'll come back again, you come back again, and you can come back again.
I'm always.
All right, we'll be back in, that's 3. 2 weeks. Hit it. Look at that, just right on time.
Ed Sullivan is dead, but Cohen isn't. And when it comes to weather, Cohen's smart. As New York as you get, his money's on the Mets, which goes to show that Ed's a Joe who always bets his heart. You'll hear a slick review or two from Nicky. And Cantor Something Berg will sing some song. There's weather news and shtick, enough to make you sick. You'll be glad you came over.